We'll see if it's Saudi Arabia or somewhere else. As expected, this call then also touched on the overnight hostilities that flared up again between Israel and Hamas, and then the broader goal that the president has stated of renewing and restoring U.S. Russia relations beyond this conflict to a broader economic and geopolitical relationship, getting it back to what it once was. That's been a stated goal of President Trump since his first term, and one that he certainly campaigned on and is pushing for right now. So we'll wait for more details on where exactly these ceasefire talks would commence. What exactly did Russia ask for during the call? What else was discussed? There is some reporting from the Russian news agency TASS that the two presidents agreed to keep in touch. There may be some kind of a prisoner of war swap being prepared between Russia and Ukraine, and that they will keep talking about what part of Ukraine's territory exactly is really up for discussion. So we'll see what else beyond that. But again, a sign that this was a successful call, in that there are at least agreements to keep talking, and perhaps more specifically and more urgently about a broader and permanent ceasefire and ultimately peace. We also will wait for what the Ukrainians make of this and whether they are party to these talks that are set to begin, according to the president's statement, immediately in the Middle East, and who exactly from the Ukrainian side might be involved in those. There is no current plan for President Trump to talk to President Zelensky, for example, about what went on today. We'll hear about whether any U.S. official is briefing the Ukrainians, or if this is just going to proceed with the Ukrainians on the sideline. That would be, of course, a huge departure in how the U.S. has handled this situation during the Biden years, but that has been the point of the Trump administration, to do it differently. And it's resulted in this call that, as you said, lasted under 2 hours, started around 10 a.m. Eastern time. We had been told it would begin somewhere between 9 and 11 a.m. Eastern time, and it went on into the 12 p.m. Eastern hour, and it has resulted in this statement. We also don't have a full readout, by the way, from the Russians, so we'll wait and see if they have anything more to say, Mugo.
All right, we shall wait and see. Ed O'Keefe live for us from the White House with some breaking news. Really appreciate your time this morning on the stream. Thank you. Afternoon, I should say. Now let's bring in Mark Cancian. He is the senior advisor with the Defense and Security Department at the Center of Strategic and International Studies. Mark, thank you for joining us as well. I want to read a piece of what was just said from the White House. They say, quote, "The leaders agree that the movement to peace will begin with an energy and infrastructure ceasefire, as well as technical negotiations on implementation of a maritime ceasefire in the Black Sea, full ceasefire, and permanent peace."